Race number 6 then is the trophy race at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night. It is the Hong Kong Country Club Challenge Cup Class 3, so points on offer for the DBS Manulife Challenge as well. Field is headed by Magnificent, dropping in class. He'll surely roll forward from barrier number 2. Farfa, a 3-time course and distance winner. Encanto Prepared has won 4 times course and distance. Joe Moreira rides him from barrier number 3. Stimulation, Matthew Chadwick off the inside gate. His wins over 18 and 2000. Fearless Far, 3 course and distance winners for him. Keith Young will ride. Farfa comes up in class, won 2 of his last 3 starts. Surrealism, Luke Ferraris maybe looking at some overweights there, and down to Sacred Ibis and Unite Spirits even, who's won over the trip, but that was on the all-weather marker.
We've got a good to slow tempo, Andrew. Now, Smoothies can be versatile. We've seen him go forward last time, but he's also gone back, and the speed map has him going back in this field. Magnificent from barrier 2. Fearless Fire. He's a horse that raced 3 wide last season at Happy Valley and won, and he was good at Shaft 10 too. Farshad, Stimulation, Shiny 1. Tasha Delic is 3 wide. Unite Spirit on the turf, been a rare sight. Farfa and Kento Prepared. Sacred Ibis, Surrealism and Smoothies, who can go forward, but he can, as I said, always go back too.
All right, well, that's where we'll start in actual fact with Smoothies as far as the key races are concerned. Tasha Delic in here as well, Paul. He's pretty consistent himself, but Smoothies runner-up 3 of his last 4 starts. Yeah,
Tasha Delic's got a good fresh record, but he didn't quite make it in. But I got Smoothies, and I think he runs well here at Happy Valley. Barrier 12, I think there's options, as Mark said, with them, because they can go back or forward. So he's definitely one I included.
And if you want someone to sum things up at the start, there's none better than Zach Purton, especially the form he's in at the moment. He's placed 4 from 8, 16.50.
All right, so what about Farfa? What are his chances finishing off last season in strong form? Let's hear from his trainer, Frankie Law.
Frankie, Farfa looks to be a horse with plenty of scope for the future.
Yes, you can see last season when he just go a little bit further in Happy Valley, he won really good.
He's come back from Chung Fa, he trialled up there. Just a quiet trial, was that always the plan?
Yes, I just usually not too hard for the horses, the first trial. And then come back to Hong Kong, I just put Vincent on, get once, he looks okay, looks good.
Yeah, Vincent rode him in work a couple of days ago. You both happy with his work?
Yeah. He worked good on Friday, yes, and he said the form looks good and the horse looked a bit stronger than last season.
He likes to get back in his races and run on. Can you see much speed this week?
We got draw 5. I think the pace is fast. It's okay for us because they have one for Jimmy Ding's horse is quite fast. I think if the pace fast should be better for us.
Last season you produced Master 8, who looks a very exciting galloper. Where's he at the moment?
I will trial him on Friday, and then after trial we can decide what we're doing, one more trial or straight to the race.
Has he done well with his break?
Yeah, he's good. I just want him to more mature and more stronger. So just start to work a little bit late, slowly to rush, let him grow a little bit more.
Yeah, he's a nice horse, Master. It'd be worth waiting for, I'm sure. But you're pretty keen on this one as well, Paul.
Yeah, I quite like Farfa. I think he's a nice horse. He seems to go well at Happy Valley. He's got a good turn of foot. Now, Frankie Law hasn't had the best start of the season. We've only had a couple of meetings down, but he hasn't got that win on the board. I think him and Vincent Ho can kick it off here with Farfa.
Yeah, I thought the pace would be perfect for him. Magnificent had set up the tempo, and if Fearless Fire's outside him, they'll run along just perfectly for Farfa.
Right, OK, let's have a look at Sacred Ibis, who's a long way back here, Mike. You got sort of a bit detached at the start of this trial, but catches the eye late.
It was a really good trial, wasn't it? He was about 5 or 6 lengths behind the rest of the field, Sacred Ibis. He gets to the outside here. It's probably not the strongest trial field around. Soulmate, Toy Coon, Kung Fu Tea, but it's just the way he finds the line, the 16.50, and he's won a couple of times first up too, Paul.
Yeah, he's got a really good fresh record. The thing with and they did try and lead there one time, didn't they? Where they circled the field halfway through and just got caught on the post last season. So again, there is a sort of a versatility there with the horse, but you're just sort of taking your luck into your hands with him because of his running style.
OK, all right. Trial was good though. Farfa's the favourite. Sounds like you're all over him.
Yeah, I like Farfa in this race. I think he's the one to beat. So he goes on top. Farfa. Smoothies from barrier 12 can go forward or back. We know Magnificent will go forward. From barrier number 2, Dylan Moe knows the horse quite well, so I think he's going to be right on the pace and get his opportunity. And the other one from the speed map, we saw Surrealism getting a really nice run, and I don't think he'll be too far away either. So ended up with 9, 5, 1 and 10.
With the 9 also in Farfa, he goes on top, and I think it'll be pretty hard to beat. So 9 to win, with Vincent Ho combining with Frankie Law. 11 Sacred Ibis on his trial, and the way he found the line in that, also his first up record. Smoothies to run third, Zach Purton, Dennis Shum, and Fearless Fire. He won a rare good race at Sha-Tin. He comes back to his happy hunting ground of Happy Valley. 11, 9, 5 and 8.
Yeah, Farfar's got to go in, but I like Fearless Fire. If he can get outside the lead, he's a really tough horse. I think Keith Young can kick on here, and if he hasn't had a winner by the time we get to race number 6, I think he's got every opportunity of breaking through there. And our feature race, the Hong Kong Country Club Challenge Cup, race 6, class 3, over the 1650.